Be me. Doesn't believe in God or any religion. Been sinning recently? I guess that's one way to put it. Especially been sinning today. Also thinking cocky and judgmental thoughts towards others. Today I was lying in bed and got up to shower. Saw a cockroach on the bed and it started flying. Was kinda freaked out, but I sprayed it and took a shower. After the shower I sit back in bed again. Here's some noise like the blinds are moving, but ignored it. Here's it again, so I turn on phone flashlight. Some big black bug on the ceiling. I leave my room through my bathroom quickly and to outside. Enters to my dad's room to tell him there's a big bug. Our rooms are connected. He points to the moth the size of my hand on his wall, my worst phobia. I ask him to kill it and close his door and go to my room. I feel a bit better but still felt paranoid. Checked my bathroom. Another moth the size of my hand. Closes door quickly. Dad killed one, the other flew out, to God knows where. I am now in my room gagging, feeling dizzy and paranoid. Biggest moths I've seen in at least 8 years, and there was 2 of them, inside my house. I don't really believe in God, but sometimes it feels like there's someone out there fucking with us or watching the shit show with popcorn. Do you think that was my punishment for sinning? I'm scared, brothers. Okay, the popular theory of why there is suffering is to adapt to it. It's meant to prepare you, and some insist it's the reason people have joy. Thought experiment: every year, life gets 4% worse for everyone. 4% more pain, 4% more problems, 4% less pleasure. What would that look like in 1,000 years? Be 3025, death is no longer possible. Be me, Neodumite. Get out of bed, step on a nail, oof. It impales my whole foot and geezer's blood to the ceiling. Pull the nail out and walk to the bathroom. The broken glass floor feels pretty painful. Oh boy. I can't wait to start the day. Brush my teeth with hydrochloric acid and steel wool. Youch, that sucks. Ding dong, that must be the demon at the door again. Answer: the creature mocks me and tells me how much of a hopeless loser I am, that it has complete control over my life. It says it's trying to help me and I just have to suffer longer and more intensely from now on. I just smirk. I know. Slam the door shut in its face. The door activates and breaks my arm in 32 places. Take a shower in boiling diarrhea, dry myself off with barbed wire. Time for work. Drive in my automobile which tars me, and explodes. I guess I gotta walk. Trudge my way to work. The tar and glass makes it hard, but good things cannot exist without adversity. Work 20 hours, having my balls smashed with a 4x6, they gave me the one with the nail today. Worth though, I get my paycheck today, it only took 20 years, but it's finally here. For all my suffering, they're giving me a marble. It doesn't have any special qualities, it's beautiful though. They give me the envelope, unusually clean against the backdrop of shit and wounds on seemingly everything. Get home and open it. I feel so privileged, getting the chance to have it. I take my hammer and shatter it, before snorting the powder. I'm so blessed to get to experience this thing called life, to experience adversity and overcome it. Be me. Go to my friend's apartment to drink a couple beers and watch TV one afternoon. She asks me if I want to try DMT. Lol, why not? She hands me this crack pipe looking thing and a lighter. I try to light and smoke it like weed. She tells me nah, you just gotta rip it until you feel like it kicks in right away. I do this as she's saying that and my brain pops in the last couple words. Feel a sense of euphoria and pure relaxation. Suddenly I feel vividly like I'm on a warm beach at sunset, except I don't see or feel it really, but it does feel like a real experience. It's hard to explain. Look to my left and see some gyrating female figures. Perhaps 3 or 4. They seem to be Latinas dancing, but for their own pleasure, not mine. They smile and laugh at me like I'm a naughty boy who saw something that's supposed to be a secret, but there's not point pretending anymore. I smile and laugh too. Look to my right and this vista disappears basically. My friend's living room has a textured glass door facing the hallway. I notice something on the other side moving. It looks like a gray alien about 4 feet high. I can see it moving on the other side of the textured glass. It seems to be observing us. Now I'm creeped out, try to hold myself together because I don't want to freak out. Trip suddenly ends. It was only a couple minutes but felt like an hour. My friend also saw an entity in the same direction that I saw the gray, but to her it was inside the room and looked like Horus, a man with a hawk's head and big golden eyes. She was also unnerved and didn't want to alert me to its presence for the same reason. Me. College student riding a garbage train back home. Just me and an old gypsy woman in the carriage. She's doing the classic dead husband, need money for a ticket sob story. Decide to help even if I'm broke. I'll pay for your ticket when we get off. Before I can blink, she's kissing my hand like I'm the Pope. May God give you a beautiful nationality, wife, for helping me. Actually follow through and buy her ticket. Part ways feeling like a charitable saint. Ever since, only romantic disasters. No beautiful nationality, wife, just rejection and heartbreak. Even got cheated on once, but that was pre-gypsy unless this curse has DLC time travel features. Starting to think I got gypsy cursed. How do I reverse this dark magic? What spooky ghost experiences have you had? I've had almost none myself, but this one stands out to me. Me, like 16, around 8 years ago. Parents go out of the house for whatever. I'm alone, sitting in parents' room, was watching TV and talking with them before they left. As I'm watching TV, the armoire next to me starts shaking. The armoire is pretty heavy, it's solid to the ground, full to the brim with heavy clothes too. House is just a concrete slab home in the desert, rarely shakes. Armoire is still shaking pretty good, like someone is next to it, just going at it. Look all around, nothing else is shaking at all, just the armoire. I investigate the armoire, touching it, trying to stop the shaking, looking at it all over, shaking the armoire myself, etc. The shaking is still going, seemingly for no reason whatsoever, doesn't make any sense. Remember what's on top of the armoire, my uncle's ashes in an urn, image related. At this point I'm really creeped out, so I'm just sorta still, watching as the armoire shakes by itself. It then stops after like 15 minutes overall, so I leave the room because fuck that. Finn. It's not much, but it's unexplainable. I've tested it multiple times after, and there's no way it could have been shaking like that, never happened again either. Weird shit.